Some African leaders are struggling to understand that it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Things have changed, especially the younger generation will not settle for nonsense. If they believe that they have been wronged and their votes have been stolen, they are going out to the streets to protest. They are going to voice their opinions. They are not going to settle for anything less. And that is clear. We've seen how the Kenyan youth has moved. The Cameroonian, the Nigerian, the Ghanaian, the Madagascar. People have had enough. They are done with allowing dictators to rule over them or allowing certain people to rig elections and act like it didn't happen. In Tanzania, we're seeing this firsthand. Apparently, President Samia Suluhu has won and gotten 98% of the votes, which is nonsensical. We've seen how people feel about her and what they have said about the administration. And even if she won, there's no way it's going to be 98%. Just look at the people. Look at what they're saying. Look at the youth. Look at how they pushed back. Clearly, Tanzanians want to be heard. And the opposition party leaders being arrested doesn't help the situation. How do you arrest your main opposition and claim that it's a free election? It just doesn't make sense. And look at what the people have been saying.
These were the scenes in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania's biggest city, on election day. People took to the streets infuriated by the exclusion of the main opposition candidates from the presidential race.
They went out to the streets to protest, but unfortunately, in true dictatorship fashion, people were unalived. It's being documented and reported that over 1,000 Tanzanians have lost their lives. And there are footage that are coming out, and it's very disheartening how they're being killed left and right for protesting, for saying they want to be heard. In 2025, surely our governments need to understand they can't do this anymore. It's done. That time where you would silence us, turn off the internet, which the government of Tanzania did. They shut down internet so people can't communicate and people can't hear from Tanzanians on the ground that are saying enough is enough. It really shows the disconnect between leadership and the people. The people are saying we have to be heard, listen to us. And some leaders believe that they can still silence the people, and it's only going to backfire. We've seen it happen in other countries. And I hope President Samia Suluhu understands she can't get away with this. She is encouraging the people to stand up for themselves by suppressing them. And she is not the only one that's doing this right now. Just recently, there was an election in Cameroon, and the sitting president, Paul Biya, is claiming that he won the election when we saw the people rejecting him, basically saying we've had enough. His own daughter came out and said, "Don't vote for my father." She said, quote, "My father has already labeled me as a prodigal daughter simply because I refuse to pretend and support his continued rule over Cameroon after 43 years. She said, "He calls me a spoiled brat for defying the dynasty and blames himself for giving me a good life. But what is a good life without happiness? Is life truly good when it comes at the expense of the average Cameroonian's happiness? Who yearns for freedom and peace of mind, knowing that the wealth beneath Cameroon's soil is exploited to fund the luxuries of Western elites?" She continued and said, "Call me names, father, but the people of Cameroon deserve freedom," end quote. And he wants us to believe he won in a landslide. It's just unfortunate, but also I believe the more stubborn these people and these governments become, the harder the people will push back and demand for their rights to be respected. Anyways, fam, what are your thoughts on what's happening in Tanzania, the arrests that is going on, the charging of the people? They're charging people of treason. and they want to silence and disconnect Tanzanians from the world. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.